Tupac said, I have a few things to talk to you about. And my dad was like, I have a few things to talk to you about, too.
He apologized. And when he was apologizing, two white girls from San Francisco said, hey, Tupac, remember us? I think Tupac's here every day because I see the tattoo on my daughter's shoulder right now, and it's so lifelike. You know?
Quincy Jones, a highly respected music producer and influential figure in Hollywood, has recently become the subject of intense scrutiny due to unsettling allegations. Speculations abound that he may have connections to mysterious and unsettling practices, causing a cloud of suspicion to loom over his once pristine reputation. But while we know about him, we know less about his favored daughter, Kidada, who dated Tupac. It is that connection that has fueled curiosity about potential hidden truths that could have far-reaching implications for Tupac's murder.
So she took me to Quincy Jones's house.
Oh,
and Quincy came out, hey man. Hey.
Quincy Jones, a prominent music producer and entertainment luminary, occupies a pivotal role in the world of Hollywood as one of its pioneering moguls. His illustrious career is marked by extraordinary achievements, including the production of iconic albums such as Michael Jackson's Thriller, the orchestration of the star-studded charity anthem We Are the World, and his involvement in the production of the acclaimed film The Color Purple and the television series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He is universally revered for his contributions to the music industry, renowned for crafting legendary albums and collaborating with some of the most illustrious names in music.
All rap, and at that time Michael was playing, was going after all of the big rappers, whether it was Teddy Riley, whatever, all the rap producers too.
Yet beneath his widely recognized success, people believe that Quincy harbors a more cryptic and lesser-known life that has few are privy to the controversies and speculations that have swirled around him throughout his career, including intriguing connections with individuals like Jamie Foxx. This duality in Quincy's life renders him a figure who elicits both admiration and intrigue within the entertainment world.
Quincy Jones is a wonderful person. Not only is he an incredible producer, he is a wonderful man. He is such a family person, and I love him, and we have made history together, and I'm thankful.
Even while confined to his bed, Jamie Foxx has been unearthing startling allegations about the concealed realities of Hollywood. Amidst the persistent rumors linking Quincy Jones to being a guardian of clandestine practices within the industry, Foxx has purportedly drawn one of the most prominent TV hosts into this enigmatic web of speculation.
I get a call from somebody, hi Jamie Foxx, this is I'm like, who?
As per Fox's claims, Winfrey is purportedly positioned at a more elevated level within the ritual hierarchy and may have orchestrated the sequence of events that ultimately ensnared him into Jones' sphere of influence. This shadowy and enigmatic narrative might just be the prologue to a captivating tale that gradually unveils the alleged concealed truths lurking behind the closed doors of Hollywood.
And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it.
Jamie Foxx's recent disclosure regarding the host's alleged involvement in linking him with Quincy Jones sent shockwaves across social media. The suggestion that she might have played a role in what Foxx described as pimping him out to Jones came as an unexpected revelation. Yet, it carries substantial weight. For several decades, Jamie Foxx has stood as a prominent figure in the entertainment industry with an Oscar, a Grammy, and a best-selling memoir to his name. However, in a recent interview with Access Hollywood's Scott Evans, Foxx unveiled a surprising twist in his career trajectory, revealing that it could have taken a dramatically different course if it hadn't been for Winfrey's timely advice.
Do the right thing, because we counting on you, because we never would have thought this would happen.
In 2005, Jamie Foxx was riding high on the acclaim he garnered for his exceptional portrayal of Ray Charles in the musical biopic Ray, which culminated in him winning the Academy Award for Best Actor. Nevertheless, amid the celebrations, Foxx's lifestyle had veered into a relentless cycle of partying and excess. It was during this tumultuous period that Winfrey unexpectedly extended her hand to him. Initially, Foxx believed her intervention was driven by genuine concern for his well-being. Little did he suspect that she harbored her own concealed agenda all along.
She says, you're blowing it. You need to understand the significance of things, and a lot of times people don't understand that.
Fox said she took him to meet Sidney Poitier and Quincy Jones. While doing impressions of the two men, Fox said that Jones told him to buckle down and that he was F everything else up with his antics. "You can do it, man. We're counting on you, baby," Fox said as Jones. Not only this, Jamie was also allegedly warned by the people present there. Jamie recalled saying that they said, quote, "From now on throughout your career, you are responsible for what you give and what you show." He said Poitier told him, "And I have done as best as I can to sort of live up to that because it is very important." The exchange between the TV host and Fox might not have appeared unusual if it had involved anyone else. However, the fact that it was orchestrated by Quincy Jones sent a chill down Fox's spine. Yet Quincy's name has also been a persistent source of speculation and controversy regarding various matters for decades, consistently making headlines and generating buzz on the internet.
Let me tell you something. That means Quincy's gay.
Speculation about Quincy Jones and his purported role in so-called pressuring individuals into inappropriate relationships to advance their Hollywood careers has remained a sensational and contentious topic for years. The list of rumored liaisons linked to Quincy seems extensive, but one alleged notable figure who has consistently refuted such claims is Will Smith.
Quincy, I mean, Will, him and Will and Tevin Campbell and all of that, for people that's not from the 90s, those allegations was out there about Quincy.
Persistent rumors have circulated for an extended period, insinuating that Jones coerced individuals into engaging in intimate relationships with him. This intricate and enigmatic association with Quincy has left a profound mark on these individuals, with allegations suggesting that he sought to shape their identity to mirror his own.
It's hard to understand the level of human cruelty.
While these allegations have not been definitively substantiated, numerous reports do suggest that Quincy Jones leveraged his influence to pressure men into relationships, ostensibly offering fame and fortune in exchange. The scandalous nature of these claims might indeed prompt skepticism, yet the scope of Quincy's romantic entanglements seems to know no bounds. Throughout the years, hushed whispers and speculations have swirled around Quincy's supposed manipulation of Will Smith, with allegations of him applying pressure for intimate encounters. The murky boundaries of their relationship left a lasting impact on Will, supposedly, who found himself ensnared in the tumultuous struggle of Quincy's attempts to shape him in his own image.
One of the most brutal aspects of human history.
There have been reports suggesting that Tupac once gave an interview in which he purportedly discussed Quincy Jones' alleged advances. In this interview, it is said that Tupac disclosed Quincy's proposition for an intimate encounter. Strangely, this interview has supposedly vanished from the internet, leading some to speculate whether Quincy's substantial influence played a role in its removal, adding to the mystery surrounding this topic.
Come on, man. Look what type of you is. You gonna let these little ass white boys feel on you like that?
With Tupac no longer here to confirm the authenticity of the audio or provide any additional context, it seems Quincy Jones may have distanced himself from any such allegations. Furthermore, when confronted with rumors of a relationship between Tupac and Quincy, Tupac's friend Napoleon vehemently denied them in an interview and staunchly defended Jones, adding a layer of complexity to the controversy surrounding this matter.
I think them rumors about Quincy Jones and all that crazy stuff about Pac was definitely rumors. Pac was about to marry his daughter.
But this is not the first time Tupac expressed his frustration on Quincy about his supposed actions. Back in the day, in an interview, Tupac lashed out on a lot of associates and made some daring remarks about them. It's plausible that he was hinting at Quincy Jones as someone who influenced others to align with his tastes. The notion gains credence when you take into account the intimate connection between Tupac and Quincy during Tupac's career. Their relationship had deepened to such an extent that there were rumors of Tupac contemplating a departure from his record label, Death Row Records, in favor of joining Quincy's label.
Just remember that right here, I could have been doing something with a lot of curses in it, and I wouldn't have rhymed with online vibes to the last word. It'd have been a whole bunch
Fascinatingly, Keisha Cole recently shared a revealing anecdote about the fateful night of Tupac's untimely demise during an episode of Fat Joe's Instagram series. Before his tragic murder in 1996, Tupac had expressed intentions to sever ties with Death Row Records and ink a deal with Quincy Jones Company, a revelation made by Keisha Cole. In one of Fat Joe's Instagram live sessions, Cole recounted how her introduction to Death Row Records came through MC Hammer. It was there that she crossed paths with Tupac and Suge Knight, the co-founders of the label. The scene was set for a momentous encounter during the weekend of Mike Tyson's infamous Vegas fight, coinciding with the tragic night of Tupac's shooting. Not only Cole, but also Tupac's fiancée Kidada Jones, and Cole's brother, a rapper from the Outlaws, found themselves intertwined in this tumultuous narrative while being in town. Cole recounted the intimate conversation she had with Tupac during those crucial moments. He wanted to sign me to Quincy when he was with Kidada, Quincy's daughter, she alleged, her voice filled with emotion. He was gonna leave Death Row and go to sign with Quincy. He wanted me to go over there because he said that Death Row was not the place for kids.
But I ain't gonna do that for the kids out there, so I changed. But I'm online.
Nonetheless, several months before his tragic passing, there were reports that Tupac had entered into a relationship with Kidada Jones, Quincy's daughter. It was rumored that this connection was, in part, an attempt to retaliate against the music mogul for what Tupac perceived as advances towards him. The beginning of Kidada Jones and Tupac Shakur's romance was far from ordinary, characterized by a series of unexpected twists and turns that eventually led to an unforeseen love story. Initially, it seemed like a union driven by a desire to defy Quincy Jones, Kidada's father. However, as time went on, a deeper and more genuine connection would emerge between them.
He said all this kind of not very nice stuff about my dad and mixed families and mixed kids and how it's messing up America.
The foundation of their bond can be traced back to a contentious interview in which Tupac Shakur openly criticized Quincy Jones for his romantic involvements, particularly focusing on his interracial relationships and the mixed-race children that resulted from them. In blunt and provocative language, Shakur had been quoted as saying, "All he, Quincy, does is stick his D in white bees and make F-up kids." These provocative remarks sent shockwaves through the media, casting a cloud over Quincy Jones' personal life and igniting a heated debate. Reacting to Tupac's incendiary comments, Kidada's sister, Rashida Jones, entered the fray. In a scathing article, she scrutinized Shakur's moral stance, chastising him for his apparent disrespect towards a legendary figure like Quincy Jones. The familial connection between Rashida and her father ran deep, and her staunch defense of him remained resolute.
Just who he was so, he's one of those really transparent people. Everything's kind of on the surface, and like buzzing and...
However, destiny had its own peculiar way of choreographing unexpected encounters. Several months later, Kidada Jones and Tupac serendipitously found themselves in the same nightclub, their paths converging in an intriguing twist of fate. Tupac, seemingly oblivious to the identity of the woman standing before him, approached Kidada with a clear intention: to extend an apology for his earlier disparaging comments about her parents. As their conversation unfolded, a remarkable transformation began to take place. Kidada Jones found herself inexplicably drawn to Tupac, her initial reservations melting away in the face of his charm and sincerity. She recalled, "He was apologizing about the article he wrote about my parents, and inside I'm just like, oh my god, he is so cute." In that serendipitous moment, the spark of attraction ignited, leading to the birth of a unique connection. Their transition from mere acquaintances to fast friends was swift, as they gracefully navigated the intricate path of this newfound camaraderie. However, this budding connection did not escape the notice of Quincy Jones, Kidada's father. His reaction was far from warm and welcoming. Quincy, protective of his daughter's well-being, issued a stern warning. He made it abundantly clear that while Kidada was free to make her own choices in matters of the heart, there was one exception he vehemently opposed: Tupac Shakur. "You know you can date whoever you want, but you will not bring Tupac to my house. That's one rapper you will not be dating," Quincy Jones cautioned her. Yet, as they say, the heart knows no boundaries, and the connection between Kidada Jones and Tupac Shakur defied both expectations and parental warnings. What had initially seemed like a relationship fueled by defiance and retaliation soon revealed itself as a genuine and profound love story. However, despite the love they professed for each other, certain events that unfolded after Tupac's tragic passing have led many fans to question Kidada's feelings for the rapper.
Tupac said, I have a few things to talk to you about. And my dad was like, I have a few things to talk to you about too.
On the fateful night of September 7th, 1996, at the tender age of 25, the beloved American rapper faced an unforeseen destiny as he became the victim of a drive-by shooting that ultimately claimed his life. This chilling incident occurred at the intersection of East Flamingo Road and Koval Lane, where Tupac's car came to an abrupt halt at a red light.
It's a murder that shocked the world of music. 25-year-old Tupac Shakur shot 4 times inside this BMW in this intersection near the Las Vegas Strip in September 1996.
In those fateful moments, the tranquility of the night was shattered by the thunderous roar of shots. 4 shots rang out, originating from a .40 caliber Glock, each finding its target on Tupac's body. 2 bullets struck his chest, 1 pierced his arm, and another lodged itself in his thigh. The world stood in disbelief as Tupac Shakur valiantly fought for his life, only to tragically succumb to his injuries 6 agonizing days later.
We brought the gurney up,
over,
just pulled him out.
Pulled him out, and that's when, everybody was yelling.
However, to truly understand the perplexing events leading up to that ominous night, we must rewind and delve into the sequence of events that preceded this heartbreaking tragedy. It all began with Tupac's attendance at the Bruce Seldon vs. Mike Tyson boxing match in Las Vegas, where he was accompanied by Suge Knight, the influential head of Death Row Record.
Yeah, I knew him for a long time. When I first became champ, I knew him.
As they exited the boxing match, destiny took an unexpected turn. Trayvon Trey Lane, a close associate of Suge Knight affiliated with the MOB Piru's gang, spotted Orlando Baby Lane Anderson from the rival Southside Compton Crips in the bustling lobby of the MGM Grand. This seemingly innocuous encounter would trigger a series of events that would forever alter Tupac's life.
I've been thinking, maybe I'm like scapegoat or something. I just want to let everybody know, I didn't do it.
Surveillance cameras at the MGM Grand captured a tense confrontation involving Tupac. Lane, accompanied by Tupac, confronted Anderson in the lobby, leading to a violent brawl. In the heat of the moment, Tupac threw a punch that sent Anderson sprawling to the ground, while Suge Knight and Tupac's entourage joined the fray. Hotel security eventually intervened to break up the fight, but not before it had been recorded on surveillance cameras for all to witness.
Lane starts blasting. You say Suge looks over, he sees you. He looks right at you.
Nevertheless, even though Kidada had openly professed her love for Tupac and expressed her regret over their trip to Las Vegas, what truly stunned people were her actions following Tupac's untimely passing. Reggie Wright, a man who had a few interactions with her, recently revealed intriguing details about Kidada's conduct in the wake of Tupac's tragic demise during an interview with Art of Dialogue.
Kidada Jones. I was at a liquor game with him, and Yo-Yo was definitely trying to get his attention.
Although Reggie Wright had never personally interacted with Kidada, he found himself in her presence on several occasions. These encounters offered him a distinctive viewpoint on the enigmatic woman who had held a significant role in Tupac's life during his last months. As conversations delved into the authenticity of Tupac and Kidada Jones' relationship, Reggie Wright cautiously acknowledged that, on the surface, their partnership seemed to be mutually advantageous.
They were, I think, beneficial towards each other.
Kidada had indeed appeared to have a pivotal role in propelling Tupac into the fashion and modeling realm. She had been the driving force behind deals that even took them to Italy, where she not only supported Tupac but also walked the runway with him in a Versace show. However, perhaps the most startling revelation surfaced when Reggie disclosed that, during Tupac's hospitalization, Kidada had fabricated a claim about being pregnant.
She even said she was pregnant by, when he was in the hospital. And we knew that wasn't factual, but she was claiming to be pregnant at the time.
Numerous reports have also suggested that Quincy's daughter Kidada was purportedly instrumental in forging a closer connection between Tupac and her father, which inevitably gave rise to speculations regarding their relationship. Kidada's frequent presence alongside Tupac and her active role in arranging meetings between him and her father contributed to rumors that Tupac and Quincy might have been romantically involved. The public has kept its eyes on the matter from the very beginning. One fan wrote, "I remember those Pac interviews were all over the internet around the time when they said he was coming back. I heard that interview myself when the Illuminati movement was strong. When he didn't return, those interviews started disappearing." Another commented, "Tupac said he went to a party with Dr. Dre at Quincy's house and Quincy hit on him. He told Quincy he wouldn't go that way. Tupac said he was so appalled with Quincy he had to have his daughter and he started dating her after that. It was a smack in the face to Quincy and Tupac knew it would be. I heard that tape years ago. I don't think Tupac loved Kidada at all." End quote. Moreover, LL Cool J also revealed a bombshell about Kidada. The information regarding Cool J and Kidada Jones suggests potential intrigue within the entertainment industry. In Cool's 1998 book titled I Make My Own Rules, there is a chapter titled Evil Chemistry, or possibly Sleeping with the Enemy, where it is rumored that some intriguing details might be found. According to claims, LL Cool J allegedly discovered Kidada running a black feather over his body, with Kidada displaying a deep interest in the occult.
Pac had never been to a Laker game, and Suge had found out that Pac had never been to a Laker game. And so, Suge always, he believed in making shit happen.
Following this incident, it's noted that Kidada was dating Tupac at that time. Some speculations have arisen that Quincy Jones may have used Kidada as a means to settle scores with LL Cool J, possibly in response to something LL Cool J had exposed about Quincy. Whatever the truth is, the speculations are becoming stronger and stronger about Quincy and his daughter.